Hi, I'm Lynette and welcome. So I have a small haul for y'all. Yes, it's a haul. And I haven't filmed in a few weeks. You don't know that because I usually have a cache of recorded videos that could be edited and posted, but I haven't actually been in front of the camera for the last few weeks, and I just hadn't felt motivated or creative or energetic or energized. So of course it would be a haul to bring me back in front of the cameras. So today I wanted to share with you what I picked up with my Sephora $100 rewards card. Yes, I was able to snag one of those unicorns, and a few other items I got from a couple of other places. Now, as you know, the Sephora $100 rewards card, I believe it's for VIB Rouge. So I think VIB Rouge members are the only ones that can actually get the $100 card. And this will be my second time. This will be my second time snagging one. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. I think they go live, new rewards get added Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Eastern time. So I just happened to be there, and wow, I was able to get one. And I'm happy because I don't know that I'm gonna be VIB Rouge next year. So it's nice that I had enough points that I was able to actually grab one of these now while I still can. And I remember the last one I had, I believe it was last year, it might have been even 2 years ago at this point. And one of the palettes that I featured in my Eyeshadow Palettes I Regret Buying Volume 2 was the ABH Riviera palette, and I just remembered that I didn't actually buy that palette. I picked that up with my last Sephora rewards card. So yay! The rewards haul last year was a lot smaller than this year. Not last year, 2 years ago, I was only able to pick up 2 items with the Sephora card because, as you know, $100 don't go very far at Sephora. So I was able to pick up that palette and a full price foundation, and I had to add money to it, so I went over. But this time around, I still went over because what I kind of wanted only came up to $95, and I wasn't leaving no free money on the table. Okay, the card's $100. I'm gonna spend all 100 of it. All right, so I had to purchase something, or I chose to purchase something that put me over. So I did have to add a little money, $20 with, you know, including tax, which wasn't too bad. It was actually something I wanted. I was going to purchase, Sephora had these little eyeshadow palettes for sale. One of them was really cute, and they were on sale for $7. And I was like, all right, I'll just throw that in there, and then that will complete my order. But I decided I really didn't want to, you know, use it on something that I really didn't want. So I went and got something that I really wanted, have been wanting for a while, but I had to pay a little extra for it, but that's okay. So I'm going to start off with the items that I got from Sephora, and then I will show you the other items I picked up from other brands that were having a sale, because these days it seems like everybody's having a sale. Now, the one thing that I really wanted, I knew when it came out, and I knew, you know, I had already gotten the card, and when this item came out, I knew I was going to use it to purchase this item, and it is the new palette, the She's in Parties palette from Melt Cosmetics, and it's actually the palette that I'm wearing on my eyes today. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying. Haven't I said a few times recently, that Melt Cosmetics does not make my favorite eyeshadow formula? Yes, I have. But their color stories, they're just so pretty. Every palette that I have from them, the color stories, I think every palette they've come up with, I like the color stories. I don't own them all, but I've liked all of them, even the neutral ones. But this one really just spoke to my soul. This palette was actually a stack. It was a 4 eyeshadow stack, I believe. And now it seems like they're transitioning from their stacks to traditional eyeshadow palettes. So they added 4 plum purple shades to it. And this is what they created. And it is absolutely beautiful. The tutorial for this look is on the way, so if you're interested in seeing how I created it using this palette, then please go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as that video goes up. And yeah, this palette is beautiful. First of all, the packaging is beautiful. And then the palette itself has the mirror, and it has 8 shades. 3 of them are matte, and then the other 5 are metallic shimmer. They have this beautiful duochrome. It's a champagne pink, which is absolutely beautiful. I do swatches in the tutorial, but I will swatch a couple for you here. And then they have this Strange Love, which is this lilac, this beautiful lilac metallic. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. So yeah, this for me was a no-brainer. And then this shade right here, this really deep dark plum one, Mean Streak, that one right there, that matte. Yeah, this had me written all over it. So I definitely went and grabbed that. I definitely would not have otherwise paid full price. This palette is $48. I definitely would not have paid full price for it with my own money. So I was really happy that I got the Sephora card. And then something else that I got, another item that I purchased that I actually had a sample. I got a sample of it last year, I believe it was, and I liked it, but not enough to pay full price for it. And the full price is $38, and it's from Milk Makeup, and it's their vegan milk moisturizer. You saw me, I'm sure, haul this in a previous video, and I might have even done a quick and dirty review with it, or maybe I talked about it in a get ready with me, and I like it. I mean, it's no frills. It's a vegan moisturizer. It's supposed to be clean beauty, and yeah, I mean, it's not special, and except that, I mean, that's what it looks like. It's just a white, it's a heavy cream formula, which I like. And I have very sensitive skin, so I found that when I had the sample that it didn't break me out or anything. So I really, you know, I liked it enough that I considered getting it in the full size. But that $38 price tag, I couldn't actually bring myself to part with that money on this. So it was actually on sale for $27, and I figured, well, for $27 and I don't have to pay for it, perfect. And then I picked up another concealer because, you know, I don't have enough already. And I did another guess online, and again, I didn't guess correctly. This time it's from Estee Lauder, and it's the Double Wear Radiant Concealer. And this has been around for a long time at this point. I got it in the shade 4W, Medium Deep Warm. And it just doesn't seem very warm to me. It seems more neutral than warm. I keep running into that problem when I'm trying to guess my shade online. And I did swatch this, and it don't seem very radiant either. It seemed, when it dried, it seemed really matte. So this is what the color looks like. It just, I don't know. I think, I don't know. It just seems too neutral. I've been having issues this summer, this spring, this year. like the foundation I'm wearing today is too dark. It's my summer foundation, and I've been outside. I guess I didn't get as much sun as I thought I did, because I put this foundation on today, and I was like, damn, this is too dark. So I don't know, maybe that's why I'm having a hard time, because I'm not exactly my right shade, and so everything, all the concealers that I've been buying, they just look off to me. So I don't know, I'm gonna give it a try probably and see how it works out, see if the color's any good. But I got a feeling it's gonna be like the Juvia's Place concealer I just bought that was too neutral as well. But at least I didn't have to spend my own money on it. It's $20, so at least, you know, if it doesn't work out, I didn't have to spend any money on it. And then the item that I purchased that put me over by $20 is my very first Natasha Denona palette. I know, but it's a mini. And it's the mini gold palette. Yes. So Natasha, I feel like, you know, every time she comes out with a palette, I take a look. I'm interested because, you know, I've been wanting to try her formula because it's so hyped. It's so talked about. But she just hasn't come out with a palette yet that's made me say, yes, okay, yes, this is going to be the one I get. And the gold palette I actually like. It was one of those palettes that I really considered picking up, but then decided that it had just way too many light beigey neutral colors in it that I wasn't sure was going to show up on my skin tone, and there were just too many of them in there, so I didn't get it. But the mini, which when she say mini, she wasn't joking. This is really small. Okay, when this came and I saw it, I was like, okay. So yeah, and I think $25 for the amount of product you get in here is too much too. I think $20 is too much, but this palette I like because it has this dark, the shades that I found the most interesting in her large palette, they have a couple of them in here. So I wanted to try this gold shimmer one because I was really salivating over that one. And then there's this nice green. So I like this smaller palette because the curation just has more of the shades that I would have been interested in the big palette. So now I get to sample, and they're pretty. I get to sample her formula without spending a high price tag. And when I first got the palette and I swatched it, I was like, all right, they're all right. But I have to, you know, trying not to, because her formula and her palettes and her shadows have been so hyped from day one since she dropped. Been so hyped, and I don't want to, you know, I have built it up in my mind like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing, it's going to be life changing, and then you get it and you're just kind of like, is this what everybody's talking about? Okay, it's all right. So I don't want to do that. So I'm leaving an open mind, and these are pretty, very pretty. So I'm excited to finally try out the formula. This is an old palette, so, you know, let me know if you're interested in seeing me use this palette and hearing my thoughts on the Natasha Denona formula, at least for this one, because God knows she keeps changing it. And if not, then I will just use it on my own and just post it on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do. I post looks. I don't film every single look that I do for YouTube, so you will see some others that you've never seen before if you follow me on Instagram. And then last but not least, I used 100 of my rewards points to pick up a mini Monsieur Big mascara from Lancome. And oh, what shade is this? This is the new black. S is the new black or something. I don't have my glasses on, but I purchased the full size one when they had it 50% off a while back, and I liked it. And I'm currently using the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara, which, I mean, it's nice, but I definitely like this more than that. So I'm really happy to have this, if only as a mini, because, you know, I don't buy high-end mascaras anymore, only if I can get them on sale and at a good discount. So that is it for what I picked up from Sephora, and I told you it wasn't a lot. and it came to $120. Natasha put me over. But I also did some shopping at other brands because for 4th of July, and I feel like even before that, brands were having sales, and you know, who would I be if I did not partake? So I actually purchased, Kevyn Aucoin was having a sale, and I think they were having 20% off. So I actually went on ahead, because I don't have enough concealers. I went on and bought, yes, another concealer. And this one is the Sensual Skin Enhancer, and I got it in the shade SX13. And I bought this, SX13 is a warm peach, or that's how it's advertised, as a deep peach shade. And I bought this, it's in a pot, so it's a cream, and I bought it with the thought that perhaps I could use it as more of a color corrector than maybe an actual concealer. And I think I got the right shade in this one, finally. I bought one in the right shade. And as a color, it's actually, I'm actually wearing it today underneath other concealers. So I did use it today as sort of a color corrector. Of course, my dark circles underneath my eyes are too much for this. So even with this on and 2 concealers and foundation, I'm still gray under my eyes. So, but this is going to last. This will probably last me at least 5 years, and that's if I use it every single day. If I don't use it every single day, which I won't, it'll probably last me 10. Because when I tell you a little goes a long way, oh my God, a little is all you need. Like, it really covers, it spreads. I use my finger, and yeah, so you buy this, you really don't need any more concealers. If it works for you, you're really not gonna need another concealer. So yeah, I'm going to continue to play with it, to work with it, to use it, and see what I think. Let me know, again, if you would like to see me use it, or if you'd like to hear my thoughts about it after I've used it a few times. Okay, and then, you know, if you've watched any of my tutorials, that currently my favorite eyeshadow base is from P. Louise. It's the P. Louise eye base, and I've been using it in the shade Rumor 5. And my favorite eye primer is still the Urban Decay primer potion. I use it in the anti-aging, but for a base, something that's going to add some color and maybe cancel out some of the discoloration and blemishes on my eyes, on my lids, I like this primer. And so I've been wanting to pick it up in white, because they do have a white shade. And although I did recently purchase a new NYX jumbo pencil in the shade Milk, which is their white one, I've decided that this doesn't really work for me, because it too is a creamy concealer, and it's white, but it creases. Like, I put it on the first time I used it again, I put it on, and before I was able to get my eyeshadow and my brush to apply my first shadow onto the lid, it had already creased. And I have oily lids, and that's just not going to work for me. So I haven't not found that to be the case with the P. Louise base, so I definitely wanted to check out more shades and wanted to get it in the white. And it turns out I got this one from Morphe for $15, but it's always out of stock. They're all always out of stock when I go there. I bought this one in store when the world was open. So I went to the P. Louise website where it was out of stock too, but finally I was able to find it in stock. It came in this little cute bag, really cute, and I ended up buying 3 of them. And she ended up having a sale, which I didn't even know she was having a sale. So I was like, yay! Don't you love, like, when you go to a store and you're expecting to pay full price for something, and then when you get to the register, you find out it's like 20 or 30% off. You're like, what? So that's what happened here. So even with shipping, because it came from England, you know how I feel about paying for shipping, but even with shipping, I got them at $13 a piece. So I was able to get them for less than I would have paid if I had bought them in the States, in the US. So I am happy about that. So I'm going to swatch them for you. I'm even going to swatch the one that I already have, just so that you can see what it looks like up against it. Okay, so the new shades that I got are Rumor 3, because I've been wanting Rumor 3. I've been wanting something a little lighter. Rumor 5 is virtually my skin tone, which is good. I'm okay with that. But I kind of like to have a little bit of a highlight effect under my brow, and I always use a matte eyeshadow. So I wanted a base that would be a little lighter, not too light, but a little lighter. So I bought it in Rumor 3, and I haven't even swatched it yet. I've been waiting to do this video with you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it and see. Oh, is it coming out, or is there oh yeah, there we go. So I got it in Rumor 3, yeah, which is more like, it's a lighter, it looks a little more peachy, so I think that's gonna work. And then I got it in the white, which is 0, Rumor 0. And I'm really excited to use the white one, because I really, especially with summer here, can you believe it's summer already, you guys? I can't believe it. I'm really wanting to make my bright colored and pastel eyeshadows pop. And then I also got it in black, because why not? And if I do any more smoky eye looks, because after my Pat McGrath master class, you know, I'm not opposed to putting a little black on my lid to add to the smoky. Ooh, wow, that's really creamy. Okay, so these are the swatches. So I hope this is in focus. It's hard for me to see. So this is Rumor 5, the one that I'm currently using, that's practically my skin tone. This is Rumor 3, which is a lot lighter and brighter. This is Rumor 0, and this is the black one. What's this one called? I don't know, I can't see, but that's the black one, and that one's really, really creamy. So I'm excited. I know they're just eyeshadow bases, but I'm excited to see how they work out. If they work out the way that the one I'm using now works out, I'm going to be very, very happy. I was tempted to also pick up some of the colored ones, because she has them in different pastel shades and different bright shades, but I don't use, you know, I don't feel like that I would use those a lot. So, and these aren't cheap. So yeah, I'm happy to have that. And then Juvia's Place, seems like Juvia's Place is always having a sale, so I went and purchased some blushes from Juvia's Place. Now I have blushes already, and I only really use 2 different colors, so I don't really need any blushes. I'm not really big into blushes. I wear them. I wear it every time I do my makeup, but I'm like, 2 are good. So why did I go and buy not 1 but 2 blush palettes from them? Because I have a problem. I got the Saharan Blush Volume 1 and Volume 2. So Volume 2 is the lighter shade, is the lighter one for more medium skin tones. And I probably will be able to wear this one as a blush, and maybe even this one probably more so. I'll probably be able to build it up, because you know Juvia's Place, they're pretty pigmented, so I might be able to rock these 2 as blushes. This one will probably show up on me, but would I actually wear one this pink? Probably not. And this one probably won't show up on me. And then you have these beautiful pinks, which I guess are supposed to be highlighters, but I'm so going to use them as eyeshadows. I'm actually going to do a tutorial with this palette, but I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use all the pinks. So once again, if you're interested in seeing that, make sure you're subscribed. So yeah, that's my plans for this palette. And then this is the palette that I've always been interested in, but just never bought because for some reason it's either sold out or when it's in stock it's not on sale, and I am not buying Juvia's I'm not buying anybody at full price. So this is the darker, this is the one for deeper skin tones. And this is the shade right here. This is why I bought it. This brown, deep dark brown shade, which is probably going to be too dark for me. Maybe I could use it as a contour, probably not, but I'm going to try. And if it doesn't work that way, then I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow because it is just so beautiful. And then you have these beautiful highlighters that will probably be, this one might work for me. This one is probably going to be too deep, but yeah. And then this hot pink one, so pretty. This orange, I don't know if that's going to work on my skin tone or not, but yeah, I'm happy to have it. I mean, you know, did I need it? Absolutely not, but I'm glad to finally own it. And then because I didn't buy enough blushes, I went on ahead and I bought 2 of the singles. Because I don't have any sense, okay? I have no sense, all right? So these are really cute too, the package, and they were only $5. So the bundle, I got these as a bundle, is $36, right? Yeah, and Juvia's was having a 50% off sale, so I got them for $18. So $9 a piece. I don't think that's bad. And then the blushes, I'm guessing they are $10 because I got them for $5. And the packaging is really, really, really cute. And this one is Serafina, and this one is probably not going to work on my skin tone because it's really light, but it's so pretty. And that's what it looks like. So yeah, again, if it doesn't work as a blush, I will use it as an eyeshadow. And then this one is Bella, and this one, oh, again, is so pretty. This one will work as a blush on me. Look at that. Look at that right there. Yeah, so I'm excited about this. I love like coral, I love orange, I love peachy blushes. So I'm excited to use this one. And that's it from Juvia's, but wait, there's more. I said this was a small haul, right? Yeah, it is. From Ulta. I know I must have ordered something else from Ulta because I know I didn't order just one thing and paid shipping on it. So I know I got up to a $35, you know, the minimum for free shipping. Or maybe they were, I don't know what else I got, guys. I'm so sorry. But one of the things I did pick up was the one of the cutie palettes from Nabla, and this one is in platinum. Recently, I think it was this year. Was it this year? They released, I think they have a cutie collection and they released 3 more in the cutie collection, and this is really the only one. I mean, the other 2 are really pretty, but this is really the only one that interested me enough to purchase it. It's $24 and I paid full price for it. Why did I do that? I think I did it because Ulta was having free shipping. I think that's yeah, I think that's why. So yeah, so this is really, really pretty. It's cool toned. I love cool tones. This brown right here is what sold it for me. I don't know what it is about dark brown eyeshadows, but I'm a sucker for them. I'm a sucker for dark brown eyeshadow. As someone who doesn't wear neutral eyeshadows a lot, I'm a sucker for a dark brown shadow. So yeah, and then these shimmers look really, really pretty. Look at that brown. Do you see how dark, how pigmented that brown is? Oh, and then the shimmers ain't bad either. All right, the silver one is really pretty. The bronzy one, it's not doing a whole lot for me, but look at that silver. And again, another color I don't wear very often. If ever, but I just wanted this palette. Okay, I just wanted it. So It will be coming to a tutorial near you, so keep a lookout for it. And now last but not least, I bought some beauty and some makeup from Amazon. Yes, my first makeup purchase from Amazon. Now I have purchased beauty accessories from Amazon. A lot of the acrylic lipstick and lip gloss holders that I have are from Amazon, but I've never actually bought makeup from there. So I was a little anxious about it. I was hoping I wouldn't get some fake makeup. I don't think I did. I bought some lashes, beautiful false eyelashes from Rome Dreams. Okay, the packaging is really cute. But the lashes, I may have paid $5 for them, for the, you know, you get 5 in here. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, these are so not gonna work. You see how big these lashes are? These are so, I put one on, like, you know, I put it on my lash to see if it was gonna work. I look ridiculous, so probably not going to ever wear these. But I did order a You Can Be palette from them, and this is my first palette from You Can Be. They make a lot of dupe eyeshadow palettes, and this one is a dupe. This one is the Bubble Nebula Changeable, and it's the dupe palette for the Huda Beauty, the last one she came out with that had a lot of pastel shades in it. I don't remember the name of it, but this is the dupe palette for it. First of all, the little sleeve, the packaging, how pretty is that? It does have parabens in it, which I did not know because I still don't check ingredients like I'm supposed to before I go and buy something. So they're like some of the last ingredients. Okay, they're like in the middle of the ingredients. I don't usually use anything with parabens in it, but you know, I don't know. They're good. Well, I'm sure they're not good for you, but the community seems to be divided about whether or not they cause cancer, if they're bad for you. So I try to limit, if there's even a question, I try to limit my exposure to stuff that might cause me cancer. But I'm going to use this palette. I at least want to see, look at that, how gorgeous is that? I at least want to see what it's like. It was $9.99, so the price, you can't beat the price. It's cardboard packaging. You get a nice old mirror in there, and then these are the eyeshadows. And look, I mean, Huda always comes out with eyeshadow palettes that speak to me, but I can't support her. So I've got other Huda dupes from Bad Habit. So yeah, if I can get the same color story without actually supporting her, then I'm all about it. So this is just really pretty. I don't have her palette, of course, so I can't tell you, you know, how close of a dupe these are in terms of the shades, but I will swatch a couple for you just to see. Actually, I did swatch them beforehand, and I'm gonna be honest, I was not super impressed with the shimmer formula. So this white one right here, really pretty in the pan, but upon swatching it, it looks like it's just going to be a topper shade, and I don't really care for topper shades. And the mattes, I'm gonna have to build up this matte. So I mean, I'm not super impressed. That's 3 shades for you right there. I'm not super impressed with the swatches, but of course, you know, you can't tell how it's gonna perform on the eye. Let's do this pretty teal one right here. See what that looks like. You can't tell, no, that's not too bad, how it's going to perform on the eye. So I will hold off judgment. The teal one is nice. I will hold off judgment until I actually use the palette, and then can give you a better impression on how they perform. Let me know, do you have this palette and what you think of it? And let me know if you would like to see a tutorial using this palette. And that is the end of my haul, y'all. What did you think? What do you think? Some good stuff here? I think I got some good stuff here. I got some good stuff. Let me know in the comments again if you'd like to see me use any of these in a video, or if you'd like me to come back and give you my thoughts about any of them after I've had a chance to use them. If you liked this video, then please give it a like and consider subscribing, because I do hauls, eyeshadow tutorials, makeup reviews, and swatches here every Saturday. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.